once you share with someone, and you know, it's sometimes when I first got in, I was wanting to share by giving away my samples. Well, what I have learned is if you give your sample to someone and it has no value, it tends to not to take it. So you either want to see them take it, which I'll be more than happy to give them a free 2 pills if they'll take it in front of me. But if not, then I give it a value. And here's the simplest way of doing it. Basically, $1 a pill. So once you share with them and you say, hey, look, I can get you started on a 5-day pack. It's going to cost $10. You're going to get 10 pills. Most people got $10 on it. So you get the $2. They start out with 10 pills. 5 days into it, they're going to see a difference. And they're going to be calling you and saying, hey, I need a bottle. So start them out on 5-day, 10-day. Basically, you're selling each little pack for $2. If you give that value, you're going to see a better return. I definitely have seen that. It took me a little while to learn that because I wanted to just give them out because I figured the more I give out, the more I'm going to get back. Well, I found out real quickly they were not getting taken. But once I gave it a value, then it meant more to that person.
Right. The idea behind this is, you know, not to put $10 cash in your pocket. It's that value, you know. Sure, you're making $5 profit off of that, but that's not really the main goal behind that. You know, you're putting insurance on that to make sure that it's not going to get thrown away.
So we keep at our office these bags that are full of 50. I buy 500 at a time. I sell them to you. I pay for the shipping. You're not going to have to pay for the shipping. I pay for the shipping. And I sell them to you at my cost. So basically each bag has got 50 in it, $50. And so
that's 100 individual pills, 50 packs.
Correct, with 100 pills in here. So come see Shannon at my front desk, and Shannon will take care of you. Or if you've gotten to the point that you've grown your team to the point that you can start doing that too, that's a good idea. I have a feeling Deb's already done that. By buying these thousands.
Yeah.
Also, if you find yourself where you have somebody who needs to get a bottle and you've run out of your stock of inventory, come by our office. We keep plenty of them in stock at all times.
So, this is a month's supply. There's 60 pills. That sells for $60.
No more, no less.
One of the things that were mandated by this company is we sell it for $60. No less, no more. You can throw in some additional things with it to entice the value of it if you want, like a bling bottle or some additional samples. But the bottle retails for $60. And so I don't want anybody getting in trouble with the company because they just recently took a bunch of people that were doing them on eBay for like $40 or so, and every one of those have had their associates pulled. So I'm glad the company is going after those and making it fair so that we all have the same price to sell it at. And that's what I mean. That's the reason they're doing it. They're doing it for us so that we all retail the bottle for the same price.
So they're protecting us.
They're protecting us.
The value of the products. Because
right.
If they said that bottle is $100, well then they're protecting that $100 value. But they set the bottle at $60, so they're protecting us from people trying to undercut us.
So, bottle sells for $60. In your back office, you pay $40 for it. Or you can go and purchase in the back office. More than that, they sell the kits back there. And those run, basically you can get the one for the $40, or you can go in and you can purchase the different level kits up to the $435, which you can get 12 bottles, so you do the math, it's going to be less than $40. Or you can enroll a new customer, and when you enroll them,
Or associate.
When you enroll them, you pay for the initial kit and go ahead and have that shipped to yourself, and then go ahead and put them on the $100 monthly of 2 bottles and 14 samples. Have it shipped to them immediately so they already have it on hand, and you can then also what I call flip a kit. Why is that important? Number one, you're getting the product for less. But number two, when you flip a $435, it pays you that following Wednesday $100. And by putting them on the $100 level, it pays you additional $100. So you made $200 off doing a $435. So if you subtract the 200 from the 435, you pay $235 for those 12 bottles.
Which is the only way I purchased a product. I'm pretty sure it's the only way he purchased a product. So now we're getting each bottle for $19 a piece. We're selling it for $60.
So that's the retail part of this business. Then there's the residual income. And the way the residual income works is you get paid, this is binary. Binary meaning you've got a right leg and a left leg. Not these legs. You got a tree, like a family tree. And you had 2 sons, or a daughter and son, it doesn't matter. So those 2 split off. Now, they go out and they have their kids, and they only had 2. So as this grows, everybody only had 2, 2, 2, 2. It's binary, splits into right and left, always. So back to the residual income. You get paid 10% of your volume on your weaker leg. So your son had a whole lot more kids growing, going down, multiplying than your daughter did. That's the way it works. So you got a whole much lower volume over here. So you're going to get paid on your daughter's leg because she hasn't done as much. But that's how the residual part works there with the 10%. That's the only thing that has to do with the right and left leg. You get paid 50% of every single person you enroll. So that's why it's very important to enroll as many people as possible, because you're going to make 50% of what they make. So if Justin makes $100 this week, I get paid $50.
And if I made $10,000, he's making $5,000.
That's right.
And I don't know if you heard what we said. Weekly. Every single Wednesday I get paid.
So this is not a monthly payment that they do. Whatever volume is accumulated between the last cutoff of Friday at 10 o'clock, Friday at 10 o'clock, all the way through the next Friday at 10 o'clock, whatever volume has accumulated on your weaker side, you pay 10% of that and 50% of whatever personal enrollment.
Right leg, left leg, doesn't matter. If they're your personal enrollment, you're getting paid 50% of what they make. Now, the person that they've enrolled, doesn't matter right leg or left leg, doesn't matter where they are down in the tree. That's your second level, is the person they enrolled. You're going to make 20% of what they get paid. This goes down 7 levels, adds up to 100%. As you move up levels in this company, you will get paid into the deeper levels. So when you first enroll your associate, you are not making anything till you enroll 2 people as far as residual income. So that is the #1 goal as a new associate, and that's what you need to tell your associates that you enroll. Enroll 2 people. And they don't have to be associates. Just get 2 people enrolled that can be preferred customers. But once you do that, now you've opened yourself up to that first level of pay and your 10%. And you must have a $100 monthly shipment. Notice I did not use the word auto shipment. Don't use it. Take it out of your vocabulary. Use monthly shipment. And we don't enroll, we don't sign up, we register people.
We don't like to be enrolled in the things we sign up.
Those are key words to remember.
Yeah, there's a couple of no-no words that you don't want to say because it seems to evoke a negative response from people. And I mean, even if this is a wonderful thing, it just seems to.
Yeah, auto-ship is not a good term.
And I have found that it really works well when I just say your monthly shipment.
Mm-hmm.
It means the same thing, but it doesn't come across the way the word auto ship comes across.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. And it's one of those things where our subconscious just takes that and says, oh. So remember those terms.
Can I make a comment on that, on the monthly shipment? I know Deb just found out about it. We had known, I guess we just figured, I think everybody might have known. Let's say you have your monthly shipment and you got another product you want to try. Change it up. You can combine them. That's a good way to try, am I right?
You are 100% correct, but it needs to add up to $100, and it cannot be promotional items. It has to be, these products need to add up to $100. Can't include the tax, can't include shipping. $100 in products. If you go less than that, now you subject yourself to not getting your 10% in your residuals.
But it's a good way, my point was, it's a good way to try some other products, so that, I mean, you still get your A's, but maybe you can try another product to kind of see, because the more you show results, the more you grow with it, people are going to start asking, and this way you yourself will know as well, and you can be a testament of your own to what the product can do for you as well.
Yeah.
What do you have on your auto ship?
2 bottles of base.
And?
You have an auto ship, Justin?
Yeah.
I thought you had a monthly.
Monthly shipment. But I don't choose 2 bottles of base. One of the things that it always seems to be that you find yourself in short supply of is these ACE brochures.
Out of ACE brochures right now.
They're out of the market. So I have, I think it's 30 packets, individual ones of the.
And one packet's only $1.
Yeah. So
they're
and that's
those are when I give away free.
So
I love giving those things out.
Yeah.
They got my name and information on the back. I give those out free.
something you may want to look at.
So make sure you've got. And by the way, me and Justin are in the brochure.
Yes.
So, all right, back to the pay. There is also monthly bonuses the company does. Now, this is the one thing that is monthly, and it's called a recruiter's pool. you bring in 5 associates or preferred customers in a month's time, and it must equal, I believe, 600 points, which is easy to achieve by bringing in those 5. They take 1%, I know that doesn't sound like much, but 1% of all the ACE that is sold, that 1% they take and divide amongst all the people that made the recruiters pool. Based on the number of recruits you brought in is how much they're going to pay you. I'm really excited to see what Deb's getting paid this next month. She's at 16 enrollments now.
Yeah.
And she may be on the leaderboard of hitting an all-time in the company. I don't know what the lead is, but oh my gosh, 16 enrollment is huge.
And it's not done. It's not.
Oh, that's months.
10 more days.
Yeah, that's right.
9.
So she's probably going to have a pretty nice paycheck next month, and they announce those on the Monday night call. And if you're not getting on the Monday night call, I highly recommend getting on there and listening and being a part of the Monday night call. I post it every single week on our ACE Team Texas page, so everybody remembers. So every so often, make sure you're looking and commenting and liking things on the ACE Team Texas page. This is very important. If you bring in a new enrollment, post that on there. It just, we love to say attaboy, you know, it really helps. And that person that's being enrolled, letting me help add them to that page. So that it just keeps growing and growing. That's really important. So, every Wednesday, I've got a pretty good size check that's coming. I really thought this last week it was going to be way down because I hadn't had a lot of enrollments since I had put a lot of energy into doing the big bronze event, and then I've had some things go on in my business that's just taken me away from working this. And Wednesday, I had one of the bigger checks I've had in a long time. So I was like, wow. And so I'm sitting there going down and looking, and then a lot of it is all the 50% that are coming through. And the enrollments and other people have enrolled, and how it pays up to me is why my check was so large. And so, again, it was the efforts of the team that got me there. So that's just, again, so inspiring about this team building. And what's really made me so excited about this company from day one is the fact that we're always building our team down. We're not building across. We're always putting somebody under somebody, under somebody, under somebody. So when I go to do an enrollment, it may be 100 down below me. It may be under 50 of my personal enrollments where this person's going to go. And so everything it's just adding up, adding up, adding up, coming up that whole entire line of associates. And the business plan they put together is just really neat, the way it's designed to flow up to you and to help the whole entire team back down. It's just really, really impressed by that. I really don't have any number other than, yes, go ahead.
I do. When Greg talks about the team and how he puts under everybody, that's to help y'all achieve what y'all need as well. So you're in yes, we do ACE, we do all the SOPA, but we're in the people business.
Absolutely.
That's what we do. And it's about helping each other. I don't care if I'm not on your team, I'm going to be able to, I want to help any way I can help. And that's why we all should do, because you're really there to, everybody's going to help everybody to achieve what they need. Greg and Justin made bronze. They just had their big bronze event, and it wouldn't have happened without all of y'all. But that's all because we all work together as a team. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. We're all one big team to help each other. The calls that Greg was talking about, they talk about the bonuses and they talk about what everybody gets paid and so forth, but they're also very informative.
Yes.
Sometimes they will pick a product and spotlight that product, and they will tell you a lot about what's going on with that product, what it can do, and people will give testimonies, here's what it's done. Because sometimes you may not hear other people that this is what it helped, but on those calls you may. Because I mean, like my daughter with sit-ins, nobody knew before that it would help sit-ins. But if you, when they spotlight business, different products like that, that's how you're going to get that kind of information. So, just a little bit more.
Your knowledge of learning about the products helps you better share the product and share the stories that are out there. And there's some amazing stories out there. And so that's why it'd be good to get on the call. So you do learn these stories. Look in the Momentum Monthly magazine. It's got loads of great stories in there. So I think that's really important.
You want to do another drawing, Greg?
Yeah, I'll do one more drawing.
Okay, thank you.
While you're picking that out, medically, I'd like to add that I've been on heart medicine I've been blood pressure medicine for about, 15 years or so. And it doesn't affect me. It's all natural product. So I take one with breakfast and lunch, and I have no side effects of it. I also have thyroid conditions, so I take pills for that, and there's no contraindication or whatever the medical word for that is. And it takes care of keeping me from wanting to eat and the whole thing, and that gives me energy also.
You notice it doesn't interfere with your prescribed medication.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm completely off all prescribed medication. And the one that I'm most excited to be off of was the anxiety pill I was taking.
Oh,
Because owning a business, it can be quite stressful.
yeah.
And we get to the point that sometimes the whole world starts shrinking in around you, and this feeling you get is just overwhelming. And so I hated the fact that I was having to take a pill to make me feel better. And ACE, oh my gosh, I feel amazing. I feel so excited every day to just go out and enjoy life.
That is not true. One day he came in and he was down in the dumps. I go, did you take your ACE? He goes, no. Go take care of it.
Uh-oh.
So there, it's a fact.
Yeah.
That pill, this little ACE natural pill is
Okay, great.
amazing.
One last thing. All these stories that you hear, whether it be Greg's, Justin's, Shannon, who's ever, if y'all are somewhere and more people relate with real life stories and real people that they can touch. And they say, oh, I know that person. Use the story. Call Greg, call Justin, call Shannon, call anybody that has that story that may be similar to what they're going through. So that's what we're all here for too as well. Sorry.
Once that you did mention Shannon. Shannon has inspired me big time here recently. He gets up every morning. He's at the gym swimming. Every day after work, he heads back to the gym and he's on the treadmill. We're swimming again. And Shannon, how many pounds have you lost at this point?
Well, I've lost and maintained it at 88 and a half.
Is that amazing?
Lee, that's good, man.
Wow.
That's good. There's Shannon right there.
Right.
And that's just so inspiring. And I came one day and worked out with him in the morning. You heard me, one day.
Yeah.
And I really want to go back because I enjoyed working out early in the morning with him. But again, it's the discipline, it's the get up, and I applaud you for your discipline to get up and go work out. That's great.
Getting up has been easier than what it used to be. I mean, I guess taking the ACE helps me with the mental clarity of knowing that I'm going to go do it, and I don't wake up ready. And the recovery time also is very short.
I applaud you. Absolutely.
All right, you ready for drawing, guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
I got numbers 934.
One.
All right.
One. Hey.
Are you happen to need these CDs.
Uh-oh. Can't wait.
You need to share
Good.
those.
Are you on there, did you say?
I'm on there.
All right. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, listen to this. I mean, I was there to read it, but listen back to it.
So, we're gonna end the meeting. If anybody wants to stay around and ask questions, we're here to help the team. And if you want to sit around and share stories, you're more than welcome to. That's why it's called a meet and greet. So everybody can meet each other, share stories, talk about how it's working for you. If you need to head out, head out. I understand that too.
If you all want to get photo proof that we exist and you know us to show your friends, you know, we're not just made up on the company's thing. You're welcome to this photo proof of this.
And you have these on sale for $1 a piece. They're normally $3 in the back office, but I bought 100 of them, and he worked me a deal at $1 a piece, and so I'm just going to carry that on to y'all.
Good.
Have these CDs.
I have to say, Greg, I think I like the before and after at the radio better, because the before y'all are actually have holding a hand.
I couldn't decide which one to use. And
Actually, you got jackets. This
that
one you don't.
That one was hiding is this one.
Good night.